Hi, and welcome back to The Yo-Yo, the weekly show that takes a deep dive into who's trending up and down in the wide world of sports, presented by Wolf Solutions. I'm your host, Andrew Gormley. Now let's get started. For our first Who's Up of the Week, we turn our attention across the pond to Germany. Recently, the NFL announced a new 4-year international series in Germany, with 2 games being played in Munich and 2 games being played in Frankfurt through the 2025 regular season. The NFL will now play in 3 different international countries for the 2022 regular season, including England, Germany, and Mexico. The NFL is truly becoming a global sport. For our second Who's Up of the Week, we take a look at NASCAR. Now, this past weekend was NASCAR's season opener, which is historically known as the Clash and takes place at Daytona. However, this year, NASCAR transformed the famous LA Coliseum venue into a quarter-mile racetrack. They also incorporated musical acts from Pitbull, Ice Cube, and DJ Ski into the weekend's entertainment. The innovation from NASCAR paid off, as the race averaged 4.28 million viewers. That is the highest mark for the Clash in over 6 years. Our third and final Who's Up of the Week are sportsbooks. With more states legalizing sports gambling by the month, sportsbooks are expected to take in a massive handle over this week's Super Bowl. Data courtesy of the American Gambling Association suggests that over 30 million U.S. adults will wager in some capacity, with a combined $7.6 billion at stake on this year's Super Bowl. Now that's some serious dough. Our first Who's Down the Week is the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics. As we near the halfway point of this year's Winter Olympics, nearly every single viewership metric is down. Viewership from the opening ceremony to the primetime weekend slots are at least 40% down. Geopolitical tensions, COVID, and Team USA getting off to a slow start are all contributing factors to what could be a record low viewership for the Olympics. And not to pile on here, but snow is on the hot seat for our second Who's Down of the Week. According to the IOC, the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympic Games will have completely 100% man-made snow. In previous Olympic cycles, such as in Sochi and in Pyeongchang, there's been 95% or more man-made snow, but never, ever 100% man-made snow. Now, is this just a coincidence that there's been dry skies during the Olympic seasons, or will the IOC have to overlook the almighty dollar and start awarding future Winter Olympic Games to the snow capitals of the world? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And our last Who's Down of the Week, it's All-Star Games. This past weekend, both the NFL and the NHL hosted their respective All-Star Games in Las Vegas. Both All-Star Games posted their lowest viewership numbers in over a decade, with the NFL's Pro Bowl coming under extensive scrutiny for being a glorified, non-competitive game of two-hand touch. Change is needed in these All-Star Games, and fast, or else All-Star Games just might become a thing of the past. And that concludes this week's episode of The Yo-Yo. If you think I missed any topics in this week's episode, please let me know down in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe, and as always, this has been your host, Andrew Gormley. I'll catch you next time, and thank you for watching.